Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. It's Victoria Adriana. This is another video of me getting realigned. So get realigned with me. November was a very busy month for me. I tried to stay consistent with publishing YouTube videos every week, but November definitely got away from me. It was my birthday month. My fiance was opening a new store that I was helping with. I put out a new line of candles, which I have many of them right here in front of me, my everyday candle. I finished my Reiki master training. My fiance and I are moving, so we were house hunting and looking for a new house and doing that whole process. So the month of November was just wasn't in the cards for me to be on YouTube, but I'm happy to be back. Happy it's a new month, December. And since it's December, what I want to talk about today is setting goals for the new year and just kind of like the energy that usually surrounds the end of the year, beginning of the year, new year time. Basically here to tell you I'm not setting New Year's goals. As I told my therapist the other day when she asked me what are my goals for 2025, I do not have any for many reasons I'm going to get into soon. But what really triggered this thought in my mind this morning was a post that I saw on Instagram. I'm going to read it to you guys. It says, there will be a lot of posts soon from people sharing how much they achieved in 2024. But in case someone needs to hear this, it's okay if the only thing you did this year was get through it. And I feel like that is such an important point to make, because around this time of year you will hear a lot of people talking about Q4 and that it's quarter 4. You got to push through with your goals and finish the year strong. But in my opinion and from my perspective, the concept of Q4, like quarter 4, is really for corporations, right? That's the metrics they use to measure sales, how much revenue they made over the year. And Q4 is typically when they want to end the year in the black. So they want to end the year on a positive note. They didn't lose any money and they want to push through and make even more money. That's where Black Friday comes from. They're trying to push through to literally get into the black for their companies. But when it comes to us as people, like, that spiritually just does not resonate. Like, we are not corporations, we are not businesses. Even if we are business owners, we are not actual businesses that need to abide by those metrics, right? Me personally, I try not to get into that. I feel like I need to set goals just because it's the new year, because also I celebrate the new year at a different time. I feel as though the winter time is really made for rest. It's made to just kind of like hibernate, reset, rejuvenate, spend a lot of time at home, spend a lot of time just decompressing from the past couple of months. The winter time, literally everything goes into darkness for a reason. It gets dark earlier because it's telling us that our body should rest more. Actual new year, if you follow like the astrological new year, you know that the new year starts in March. It's March 20th. That's when everything is blooming. That's when everything is growing. The flowers are coming back. The leaves are coming back onto the trees. And that is a good time to set new goals for you to grow with over the next 12 months. Although I do feel like the winter time is a very magical time, like, not to take away from winter and feel like it's all about darkness, but the darkness can be magical. You know, that's a time to rest and reflect. So when it comes to like this whole new year, new me, in the narrative we hear all the time, we're like, I'm cutting these people off in the new year, or this is what I'm not tolerating in the new year. I personally do not put that pressure on myself to make those decisions just because it's December. So the other day in my last session with my therapist, you know, I was overviewing everything that happened in the past 2 weeks, and she was actually very proud. She was very happy for me, but still for some reason she asked me what my goals were and advised that I plan goals for 2025, and I pretty much told her no. I told her I did not have any goals for 2025 just because I feel like at this point I am very goal oriented as a person, right? So everything I do is related to my goals. Making this YouTube video is a goal of mine. Making my candles is a goal. Helping my fiance with his business is a goal. Like, everything I do is already a part of what my bigger goal is for life. So I don't feel like I need to set more just because the new year, the calendar new year, is changing. And if you're someone who has also felt this way about the new year and just kind of feel overwhelmed or feel pressured into setting goals, this is why I wanted to make this video, to talk to you guys about it, because I'm here to tell you that not everyone is like that. You don't have to always just talk about all the outward achievements. A lot of times These achievements that you see people talking about on social media and Instagram, Twitter, or whatever is usually always going to be financial achievements. Like, oh, I made this amount of money this year, or I got this brand deal, or I did this for my business, or I bought this house, I got engaged, I had a baby. They're always kind of like outward accomplishments, and sometimes that can make us feel like if we didn't accomplish those things that we didn't do much. But chances are there's a lot that you accomplished that's worth celebrating. And this ties back to what I say about the importance of celebrating our inner victories, right? So no matter how big or small the thing is that you accomplished, it's still valuable and it's still important to your overall lesson. Like, this might have been a down year for you where you really just kind of went inward and spent a lot of time reflecting. That's important to view that as a goal that you accomplished. Like, I spent more time journaling and connecting with myself. I spent more time getting closer to God, getting closer to my higher purpose, and that's important to me. I started cooking more at home instead of ordering out, and that's an accomplishment that not a lot of people will get on social media and talk about, but it's important because those are the things that build the foundation for you to make these bigger achievements. And a lot of times people are so focused on the outward achievements that they're not doing the inner work. So if all you did was do the things that you needed to do to get through the year, that is more than enough. Like, if you work through some relationships problems that you have, whether it's with your friends, your significant other, your mom, your parents, that's just as important as hitting like relationship milestones, or just like, oh, we got engaged. Like, maybe you spend more time just at home and you've been saving money, so you didn't make like a huge purchase or buy a new car, but you have more money in your savings and more security. Maybe 2024 was simply just a year of rest and realignment for you. And while you may not need to like post that on social media or celebrate it, don't feel like you haven't done enough. Offer yourself grace during this time. Be patient with yourself. Be proud of yourself for just being here. If you didn't even accomplish those inner things, like, it's worth acknowledging that just your existence alone, like, you did all the little things you needed to do to get through the day. You took a shower, you fed yourself, you drank water. Those are just as important as anything else. And yeah, I'm gonna keep this video short and sweet, but that's just something that I wanted to share with you guys, and I hope that you are able to get through these next couple of weeks and just feel a sense of inner peace within yourself, and not feel like you have to step outside of yourself and push yourself to finish strong or set new goals, or have this big grand story to share with people, and that you feel comfort in just being you and just feeling grounded and aligned. So yes, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out my other ones, and I'll see you soon.